Hello guys, Silver Player 22 here, bringing you another top 5 silver players on my channel. If you haven't already checked out the centre backs or full backs channel videos, definitely go and have a look at those because, you know, I feel like these videos really give you an insight into the players that I use a lot as opposed to just the players that I think are quite good in reviews. Anyway, today we're going to be looking at top 5 silver CDMs. But before we get into it, just let me know which silver top 5s you want me to do. If you want me to do random stuff like top 5 silvers I like with under 40 pace, or if you want me to do top 5, you know, headers of the ball, anything like that, let me know in the comments below what top 5 silvers you want me to do. As we get into top 5 CDMs though, I sort of decided to make it a little bit more strict in that it's only players that come out of packs as a CDM, because I feel like it was a little bit too wide, and it opened up like what is a CDM a little bit too much if I had, you know, centre mids or cams who could be converted down. So that obviously rules out a couple of players. Undoy and Gatkan are players that I absolutely love playing at CDM. But I because of the ruling, I just decided I wouldn't have them in there. These guys may well show up in future videos because I'm actually quite a fan of both of them, and Doi especially. And he possibly will feature in a silver played hybrid coming up soon. Here are a couple of players who nearly made it in. We've got Al Kabri, who has 77 pace and 87 physical, which is obviously really, really nice to see. He doesn't have the best passing though, which is partly the reason why he didn't get in. Ozdave, is really well-rounded, and he's really solid in that defensive position, but I prefer to play him as a centre mid, really, than where he is there. And similar for Ndai, he's very well-rounded. I feel like Ndai is a little bit less physical than he maybe appears, in that I felt like he got bullied off the ball a couple of times when I was using him, so sort of lost a little bit of love for him. And Traore, I play him much further up the field as a cam, or a little bit, you know, maybe a centre mid. Anyway, guys, at number 5, we've got Jan Kirchhoff, who obviously plays for Sunderland now, and you might be wondering why I put the Bayern Munich version on here instead of the Sunderland version, but it's literally because I've probably used the Bayern Munich version more than the Sunderland version, which is probably crazy, as I use Sunderland a lot, but Bayern Munich, if I make a Bundesliga team, Jan Kirchhoff is the first player in that team, because he's so well-rounded, he's got such good heading, he's fast, he's strong, he's got really good tackling stats, which is something that not all CDMs have, you know, incredibly. So he's really good in the air, really good on the ground, and he's fast enough to catch people up who get past him. And for that reason, that's why he's at number 5. Number 4, we've got Ryan Donk, who has been phenomenal for so many FIFAs now. Really strong, amazing in the air. You know, he's 6'3" with 82 jumping. A lot of the tall players have, like, you know, stupidly low jumping, but this guy, he just wins. You're not going to beat him in the air. You're just not. He's so good in the air, it's incredible. He's got the long throw-in trait, which is always a bonus. He's got the strength trait. And he's not slow, 74 pace. And if you remember, I think it's FIFA 13 where he was a centre-back and he got a CDM in form card. Or it might have been the other way around, I can't remember. But it was one of my favourite players of all time on FIFA. And yeah, if I ever do a video of my favourite silver players of all time, he may well feature in that. Anyway, at number 3, we have got Eric Dyer. Now, Eric Dyer is one of my favourite players in real life, and he's certainly one of my favourite CDMs on FIFA 16. He's really, he's just so well-rounded. He's probably the most well-rounded player on this list because he's got team of the season stats. I mean, look at those 80s on stats. 84 stand tackle, 87 strength, 83 heading, 77 sprint speed, 83 short pass, 88 long passing. He's the sort of player who's going to bully anyone in the area that he's around. He can anchor an area really well. Like, you know, he's just so good at just controlling the game from deep in your box sort of thing, which is really cool to have. And as we get to another player, we've got Ruben Neves, who sort of breaks the trend a little bit in that he only has 71 defending and 72 physical, but he has 75 stand tackle, and he's just so good. He's got only one stat below 60, which is incredible. He's so well-rounded, but I feel like he's so much better at defending than his card stats suggest. He'll pick the ball up off anyone who goes near him, and you're instantly on the attack because he's so good at passing. This guy's passing should be 85 to 90. He's so consistent, and he's one of my favourite CDMs to use. Probably the CDM I have used most on the game, but that doesn't necessarily mean I think he's better than number 1. And number 1 is Haris Madunjanin, who is so good. Now, a lot of people probably play him at cam or centre mid, but I personally think as a CDM, This guy is super, super talented, super physical, super defensively, and he's sort of similar to Neves in that he picks up the ball from anyone who goes near him. But this guy also, not only does he have amazing passing, but he also has the ability to drive forward because that amazing sort of dribbling stat and that physical. He's so well rounded. I couldn't not put him at number one because he's just so consistent, and he's a phenomenal player. If you can fit him and Neves into a team, I don't think you get beaten in that midfield spot. Anyway, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I'd love to know who is your favourite silver CDM on FIFA 16 or possibly even on any FIFA. Let me know in the comments below. And which top 5 do you want to see next week or next episode, depending on when it comes out. You know, as I said earlier, that can be absolutely anything you want to see as far as top 5 silvers go. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like because it lets me know which series are doing well and which ones you want me to sort of move on from. And comment and subscribe. Cheers, guys.